get what we get. We all feel the pressure to keep in step. My earliest memories of trying to conform bring me back to the softball field at Camp Chickadee. Every morning the bus would pick us up, we'd drive for an hour and sing ridiculous songs like I've Got Sixpence and 100 bottles of beer on the wall. I don't remember any of the other campers, except for blind Chuck, who fascinated me. Chuck and I stepped together all summer long. Hanging onto my arm, he would let me lead him everywhere. We must have been a sight, two 8-year-old boys, arm in arm. Chuck and I chatted continuously, which I think Chuck liked. I remember how we would often climb on the log step trail to the nature tent where I liked to hug the rabbits. At each step I'd say, "Up, Chuck," and he would joke, "Someday I'm going to," and I'd always laugh. He was a great friend. Chuck had 2 glass eyes, which we often played with. Sometimes if he was angry at a kid, he'd throw an eye at him, and I would have to go find it. When we had to stand in line for hot dogs, he could always get to the front by pulling out a glass eye. Kids would scatter like cockroaches. When he stuck 2 fingers into an eye socket and stretched it, I wished I could be blind too. I also wished to be a girl. This is because more than anything else, I hated playing softball. I was fat and clumsy and did not enjoy being outside in the heat. I wanted to read books or cuddle rabbits or chatter with Chuck. But every day the stupid counselors made us play softball. I was always stuck in right field where I would anger my teammates by sitting down with a book. Sometimes they'd make me stand waving a useless glove and I'd wish to be anyplace else. Girls got to read books when they felt like it. Girls got to play with dolls. Girls had neat little notebooks and well-organized pencil boxes, and they got to carry bags on their shoulders, and they got to have boyfriends. They didn't have to stand in right field in the hot sun being made fun of and suffering humiliation when some player who would hit a ball directly to right field and laugh with delight as it plopped to the ground at their feet. God, I hated softball. But I didn't grow up to be a girl. I grew up to be a queer and a drunk and a poet and a painter and a school teacher, and somehow came to be 50 years old and standing in the cafe Royale, happy some and frustrated some, and hell, I guess it's good to be alive and to be myself. Some of us are blind, and some of us are athletes, and some of us are queer, and some of us are poets, and whatever it is enough. We get what we get.